Welcome, Fluoride Junkies, and just like I was saying, this is the type of wordsmithery you're going to have to deal with when you're reading this New Testament stuff, which is the doctrine of the devil. This is the gospel that must be spread around the whole earth, and I'll tell you why it's got to be spread around the whole earth, because there's people who don't even know who Jesus is, and and his whole life meant nothing to them, okay? Because they live within nature, within the laws of nature, which is where the creator is, okay? So they don't have a need for religion because they don't live in that. So it's silly for them to go and preach the word of the creator when they live with the creator every single day without a religion, okay? They live within his creation. So therefore, the devil must spread his doctrine so that everybody on the earth may have a choice whether to accept it or tell them to jog on, basically, because it's a load of dog's head. Because they don't need this, they don't need books, man. The creator, it doesn't write books, okay? He creates life. It's in the fields, it's in the woods, it's in the forests, in the jungles, it's in everything, okay? So this is that type of wordsmithery we're talking about. So listen, the truth is always hidden in plain sight, okay? So the sun is the radiance of Aton's glory, and the exact representation of his being, because he's light, isn't he? Okay, because he's light, exact representation of his being, sustaining all things by his powerful word. Now, the word, the first thing he was written is he said, "Let there be light," didn't he? That's what he said. That was the word. Okay, so let's take SON. Let's have SUN. The sun is radiance of Aton's glory, the exact representation of his being, sustaining all things by his powerful word. Makes sense, yeah? Okay, yeah. So it reads correct when the sound comes out of your mouth. The sun is radiance. It reads like it sounds, like it looks. It reads, okay, but it looks wrong, because then after this, listen, this is added bullshit, okay? After he had provided the purification for his sins, well, we know Lucifer undid everybody's sins with Jesus as Lamb. He sat down at the right hand of his majesty in heaven. Just listen. There is none besides him in the heavens. Okay, none. Let's have a look. This is what Aten says to the anointed. I will go before you, I will level the mountains, I will break down the gates of bronze, and I will cut through bars of iron. I will give you hidden treasures and riches stored in secret places. Do you know what this means? This isn't, you're not getting physical treasures, so that you may know that I am Aten, okay? This is knowledge, okay? This is things that get revealed to you within your own mind, basically. So you ask a question in your secret place, which is your mind, where you speak to Aten, and you do usually get an answer. I've never not had an answer, to be fair. Um, it's not, you don't get direct voice come through to you, but what happens is you'll be listening. I don't know. You'll be listening to the radio, or you'll be reading a book, or you could just be doing anything, and something will stand out to you, and you will have a eureka moment, and there's your answer has been given to you. Always I ask for everything through him. Like that's it. What I say is because that's how it's been told to me. That's how I've had my answers shown to me. There's been years and years and years of questions and answers before I finally realised he was right in plain sight the whole time. And then I set to work and proving it, and I have, and I am. Um, and that's just the facts. Like, so listen, I summon you by name, I bestow a title. Listen, though you do not acknowledge me, I am Aten. There is no other. Okay, this is the key thing. Okay, this the Old Testament says constantly. There's no other person besides me that can save you. Okay, so what's the guy on about then? Okay, this is in direct opposition. For one, it's worded like obscurely, even though it says the truth, it's an obscure sentence. And then this is like talking about Satan and not Satan, Lucifer and Jesus. Okay, it's obscurities all the time. So listen, that's not the first time he says it. He says, so look, he says, I am Aten, there is no other. Apart from me, there is no other. I will strengthen you, though you have not acknowledged me. From the rising of the Aten to the place of its settings. Like, this is key. Look, from the rising of the sun to the place of its setting, people may know that there's none besides me, because that's where he dwells in there. This is Mount Sinai, by the way. So if you go and look at Deuteronomy 33, where Moses is about to die, he says, like, the first freaking thing is the Lord came from over Mount Sinai, shone over the dawn, shone to Mount Paran, like his rays touched the, it's just this is how you need to be looking at it, because this is the only way it makes sense, right? So he is within the Aten, okay? From every single day, you know that there is none besides that sun, but besides him, because he is Aten, and there is no other. Do you see another one? No, you don't. There is no other one. Whatever NASA says is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. The only time they find anything is when their new CGI software gets updated and they get to make new images. That is it. That's about the biggest side of creation they can get to. Okay, I form the light. Remember, because that's his word, isn't it? By the powerful word and his representation of his being, sustaining all things by light. Okay, because everything's light, depends on light. Yeah. We're going on, no, by light, and create darkness by his leaving. So when he leaves, darkness comes in behind him. So we create because he forms the light, that he's also in control of the darkness, where it goes and when it comes and stuff. So I bring prosperity and create disaster. Yeah, well, we're going to see that, because the sun is getting ramped up at the moment. You all think it's a star and it's like a cycle, but have you noticed how things on the earth get bad, and then the sun tends to get like pissed off because the earth's like that much more corrupt? It all makes sense. Also, they're trying to block out the sun and cut carbon down. So in fact, he's going to bring to ruin those ruining the earth, because you're shutting the main form of plant food down, and also their life-giving light. Okay, this is what they're doing. This is open warfare against the creator and his creation, and you're all talking about 15-minute cities, and it's warfare. Like, this is war against them. Let's see. There is no. I bring prosperity and disaster. You're gonna see disaster, because every tongue shall tell. Because once that thing actually, just it is what it is. Oh, I'd be watching it though if I were you. The heavens above rain down my righteousness. Let the clouds shower it down. Okay, let the clouds shower it down. Do you see? Let the clouds shower it down. His radiance. It's just that it's not really a mystery. Do you know what I mean? It's not a mystery. The only thing is you've just been indoctrinated from day one to, like, this is the sun, this is the moon, this is our planet, and it's none of it's true. But because it's so simple and you don't question it, it's just you never think of it anything. You just go through your whole life thinking, yeah, that's the sun, we live on a planet. It's that simple. Like, that's why they need kids from when they're young in nurseries and stuff, because they need to teach them this shit, so that when you start telling people, nah, think about it, that's not just the sun, that's, where's there's no others, is there already against it, because they don't know anything else. You see, so in the end time they'll be cursing the sun because it will be burning them. Okay, it will be burning them in the end time. In these times, the sun's going to heat up. Remember the two witnesses prophecy, yeah, for 1,260 days or 42 months, and the whole time that's happening, that's a drought. Okay, now listen to this. Listen to this. Um, concerning things to come and question me about my children, give orders about the work of my hands. Okay, do you remember how Lucifer was the lamb? Lucifer's his child. Okay, so people, this is why you shouldn't have hate. Okay, because you can't be hating stuff, but you can not like it, you can disapprove of it. That's cool, yeah. But if the thing is the grand plan was always gonna be this way because essentially what the creator's doing, which everybody fails to understand, is he's actually purging all bad out out of existence. This is like the final sieve, if you will, because basically the tree, everyone's known good and bad. Now on the earth there's been every type of good and bad committed possible that humans have done by their hands. Okay, now all that's got to be accounted for. Now it's all it's all stored up. Do you know what I mean? Every possible wrongdoing, every deceitful way, everything, it's there, logged down, catalogued, ready to all be purged out. Okay, so basically it's just going into the furnace, and once it's done, it's dealt with. There will be no more corruption in the earth again because it would have all been dealt with. Okay, and that is the ultimate plan of the creator. Okay, because in his world good and bad can happen. Okay, he's creative at all, but he is also wants things. He doesn't want the bad. Okay, so this is what he's doing to purge the bad from existence forever. This is his. So you can't question it yet, even though it is against us. There's a lot of the world against people who speak the truth. Um, it's all part of it, okay? And this is why diamonds are formed in the rough, okay? You've got to become a diamond and shine. So even in the dirtiest waters, in the dirtiest places, whatever, you're still radiating with that light that's inside you, okay? Because that's what will set you off, okay? You might be a face among crowds, but your light inside you, the energy you give off, is that you make you a beacon, okay? And that's what we've got to do. We grow in the dark like bloody mushrooms, but then we fruit, okay, and we come out into the light and we create something completely better with our personalities and ourselves. So that is why it's got to be the way it's got to be, because everything's got to go through the sieve, okay? Everything's got to be accounted for so we can all be destroyed together. And that's pretty much, that is the plan. That's the master plan. Um, and this is and Jesus and Lucifer are the sieve. They're the sieve. Okay, they're stopping anyone that doesn't need, that's not getting through. Okay, they're sieving you out. Okay, and it's a lot of people to sieve. Um, So look, as I who made the earth and created it, I created mankind on it. With my own hands I stretched out the heavens. So the rays, obviously sun rays and solar wind, it doesn't just come to earth. Yeah, it goes out in all directions, okay? He when he was light, he opened up spaces, okay? He created space, and that is it. This is the stars, get him stretching it out with his rays, with his power, okay? Um, and science call it the Big Bang. This is the thing. Even scientists, like, there's a lot of deception in science, but the basic principles of what they believe, Big Bang and all that, it's all applicable. Okay, they're not wrong. They're just not. You're just not meeting in the middle and going, actually, if you just turn around and say that's our creator and this happened and he created the Big Bang, then we could all get along. Do you know what I mean? No one could fight against anything because you'd all be of an understanding, because everyone is of an understanding. Everybody's deep down knows um, and understands something, but it's the way that everyone's been divided to look at it different, even though you're all talking about the same thing. It's just crafty. It's just crafty. So this is what the Cretan says, who made the heavens, and he fashioned it and made the earth and founded it like in a foundry with heat, yeah, it's all heat. Founded it, not just founded it, but he founded it, okay, with extreme heat, like in a foundry. He did not create it to be empty, but formed it to be inhabited. He says, I am Aten, and there is no other. I have not spoken in secret from somewhere in a land of darkness. Okay, he's not in a church, he's not underground, he's not doing anything like that, he's not hiding anywhere. He's not speaking, he's not hidden, he's not hidden. He's not hidden. It's just not hidden at all. Okay, these go into temples and they're in the darkness and they're doing all these things and they've got their heads covered in hats and they're burning incense around the bloody place and lighting candles because there's, you know what I mean? Like there's no life in that. There's no life. There's life. That's life. There's no life in anything else. All this nonsense. Okay, look, so go gather together and come, assemble you fugitives of nations. Okay? Ignorant are those who carry about idols of wood and pray to gods that cannot save. None of them can save, because who can deliver out of his hands? Name one of your little gods that can deliver out of his hand. People think Nibiru and planet hell and planet destruction, yeah, is an incoming planet. It's not incoming planet. There's an incoming comet, right, known as the Dragon, which is also coming from the outside because he controls everything, doesn't he? So, but the sun is pretty much planet hell, because when he gets hyped up and starts turning, you're gonna see red stripy planet. You're gonna see his anger. He's fueling up now on it. He's fueling up on the wrath because of how all sick it is now. And you're going to see that the sun is just, everyone will confess, because you're going to see him turn, and you're going to get that red stripy planet who's going to burn everybody up in sulfur because it's coming from him. Okay, he's turned, he's going to be angry, and we've had a good sun for a very, very long time. So when you see ancient buildings and ancient temples and they're all melted rock, yeah, and it's like there's great heat at this point in the earth, and yeah, it is melted rock. We've had it before, Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, we've had that heat before. He's done it many times. You know, but this time it's all the evil, all the wicked is going. He's drawing everybody out. Everyone's going to make a choice. You're going to accept the image and his doctrine, yeah. Or you're going to take his mark, and that is it. Well, you're not, and you're just getting killed anyway by them, but then you just be one of those sea of people at the end waiting for him to just destroy them all. So yeah, it's pretty good. So obviously ignorant of those who carry about idols made of wood and stone and all that bullshit, and who pray to gods that cannot save. None of them can deceive. For declare what it is to be, present it, let them make counsel together. Who foretold this long ago? Who declared it from a distant past? Was it not I, Aten? There is no other apart from me, a righteous creator and the salvation, but there is none but me. It just doesn't get any more clearer, does it? So why have you got another doctrine within the Baal? We all know who Baal is, because Baal means Lord, by the way, which also means owner. So everyone's like, Lord Jesus, Jesus your owner, he owns your soul, you sold out to a man. Okay, big mistake. You best ask for that soul back and get your receipt, because it doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the real Son, not a man called the Son of God. The Son is God. The Son is God. The Creator is in the Son. Okay, there is none. I don't care how you try and look at it. You can't refuse it, because you're gonna have to show me proof of the Creator. Where's your Creator? Where is he? And if he's that dead man, if he's that guy who's dead, then fucking save it, because he's dead. Alright, and next time he comes back, yeah, he's going to get smoked again. How about that? Except this time he's going to go through the furnace, okay, into the lake of fire. So if you're going to come and present something, you best come with something that's going to be able to defeat this guy here, and this guy, okay, the one who dwells within that. Whoosh, there he is, there providing, and you best show me evidence of him providing for everything and doing exactly what he says, because you've got none. There's no evidence. Your doctrines are dodgy. Your doctrine is dodgy as hell. I am the first Genesis and the last Revelation. When he created everything, when he's destroying everything, because now everything's got to be paid for, okay? The first and the last. The Revelation, the book of Revelation, I'm going to be honest, it's not even a New Testament book. It's from the Old Testament book. And that scroll, which is tastes sweet in the mouth and bitter in the stomach, is the New Testament, and therefore it must be preached all around the globe so everybody can have a choice. Okay, you're going to follow the beast, or you're going to follow what you've known all your whole life, what you've grown up with, what literally makes all your bloody memories complete, you know. Not some man who can't do anything. Look at that, look at that. King of the heavens. Okay, the earth is his footstool. We're like ants next to him. Look, this is all his. This is all his. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you until next time. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. This. You can't just go around believing everything because. Oh, where's that? Because look, this is just nuts. The sun is the radiance. The sun is the radiance of Aten's glory, the exact representation of his being, sustaining all things by his powerful word. Goddamn right, absolutely. Yeah, I'm in agreement. See, where's the sun gone now? They was trying to steer away from the sunrise pictures as well. Honestly, it's weird. You search the moon, you'll have millions. You search the sun, you know, very rare. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at then. Okay. Truth in plain sight, it just reads wrong. So until then, fluoride junkies, limit your tap water intake and start seeing the world through real eyes. Until next time, take it easy, peace out, and go and look at the creator, man. Let him see your face, and maybe he'll show you his face.